that saving applies to the companies. They can choose whether they pass on some of the savings to consumers, all of it, or none of it.
But those companies need a lot of help, so that's a good thing.
Yes, yeah. So it should boost quite a lot of stuff over the summer. So that's from the 25th of June to the 1st of September. So days out, including like theme parks, zoos, museums, all of that, should be a little bit cheaper over the summer. Have a look for those. So that's really good. Right, moving on to some half-term deals for this week.
Yes, please.
We're starting off with a free Toy Story toy.
Oh, stop it.
This is at Smith's Toys tomorrow. If you go down there from 9 a.m, that's when it opens, you can get yourself a free mystery bag that has one of Woody, Buzz, Jessie or Bullseye in the packet.
I want Jez.
You want Jez? Yeah, yeah.
The new character.
Just Jeremy Clarkson.
So everybody gets that goodie bag as they go in?
Yes, it's limited time only. So from 9 a.m, they're probably going to sell out quite quickly.
So you don't have to be a kid?
I think you do have to be a kid. Yeah,
It'd be a bit wrong if you went in there. There's a child behind you and you got the last
You've
one.
taken the last pass and they're like, no!
Alison Hammond nicked my Woody.
Oh.
Which is a common occurrence.
OK. Entertainer
Birthday.
as well.
Birthday, I'm allowed. Birthday.
Yes.
Entertainer
Birthday
on
rules.
Monday giving away goodie bags
Oh,
in store as
lovely.
well, which is quite good. So, yeah, Smith's Toys on Saturday and then Entertainer on Monday if you want to
There's
get some
free
freebies.
face painting as well.
Yes, there's also free face painting tomorrow in stores as well, which is quite nice.
What about Eurostar? Are they doing something special?
Yes, so we've talked about this on the show a few times before, Eurostar Snap. So this is a service which is separate to Eurostar. It's on a different website where you can book tickets on the Eurostar to Europe, to Paris, to Brussels, to Amsterdam. You book the day and you book a time slot, but you don't book the actual time of your train. 48 hours before, they'll send you an email with the train time that you're on, but you get a huge discount. So you can
So if your slot's like a 4-hour slot or something, is that what you mean?
So the slots are between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. and then 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you sort of know roughly
big slots,
when you're
but-
travelling. Yeah.
That's a good
I think it's a
idea.
great idea.
Yeah, yeah. They usually book you on the ones that aren't very busy. So you're probably not going to get booked on like a 6 a.m. train because commuters go out. So you're probably going to get on one sort of like late morning.
Fine.
Like 11.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yes.
That would be great.
And the tickets can go from as little as £35
gonna
each
do
way.
that.
That's a good idea.
So have a look at that if you wanted to go away. Obviously, you're going to find the cheaper fares not in half-term time, but
okay.
you're still going to find some cheap fares.
No, we probably should.
That's a really
say
good
what Eurostar's great. Isn't it?
Oh, I love it. I love
So
Eurostar.
Yeah.
It's so quick.
You don't have to go through like security of an airport,
Perfect.
and you get straight into the city centre
love
as
it,
well. Like
yeah.
airports, they fly you out to God in the middle of nowhere, don't they?
Yes.
But,
Cinema Schminema, talk us to...
yes, there's free cinema tickets available for a film next Tuesday. So this is on the website Escapes. So if you Google Escapes free cinema tickets, it should come up. You can see Power Ballad, which includes Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas, a new film of theirs. On Tuesday, the 26th of May, there are showings around the country, loads of different cinemas at 7 p.m. You can get up to 2 tickets for free, and you can probably book in for another 2 tickets if you've got a family of 4, if you just have another adult. And those are completely free, so you can see that film on Tuesday. But these tickets are going to go very quickly.
Love
And now
Paul
I've mentioned
Rudd.
it here, they are probably going to go very quickly.
Without a doubt.
So have a look on that website. Escapes is what you need to go on for that. Now, speaking of theme parks, a little bit earlier, you can get up to 50% off Merlin attractions if you buy some chocolate.
Win-win.
Which is, yeah, absolutely, definitely win-win.
Has it got to be Cadbury's?
It has to be selected promotional packs of Cadbury's.
Win-win.
So if you find Cadbury's that say, who will you take? That's the sort of promotional messaging on it. You can get up to 50% off. You enter the batch code onto the promotional website. Now, this is up to 50% off because if it's during a peak time, you get a smaller percentage off. So during half-term, it will be either 10 or 20%.
Yeah.
But off-peak times, you know, like a midweek, it will probably be 50% off tickets if you book in advance, which is really good.
It's a great saving.
It is,
It's a
it
great
is.
saving because it's already a little bit expensive, isn't it?
Also, there's no kind of corporate logo, like, because you look at it and go, I could do some dairy milk now.
Like, literally. It's the best branding ever.
It's even the colour as well.
Yeah.
You see that shade
Yeah.
of colour?
Luxurious,
You want
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sticking with attractions as well, if you've got Nectar points, they have just announced you can double up your Nectar points to Merlin attractions also. So if you've got £5 worth of Nectar points from Sainsbury's, you can double it up to £10 worth of vouchers to take you to the theme parks, which is really good. Now, you're a Midlands girl, aren't you,
I am.
Alison? Have you been to the West Midlands Safari Park?
I have.
Drayton Manor?
Yes.
Waterworld?
Never been to Waterworld.
Well, you
Where's
can go
that?
to all 3. It's in the West Midlands. That is a sort of like little water park, which is quite cool. You can go to all 3 for £49.50.
Stop it.
With a ticket.
In
group
the
ticket.
same day?
If you wanted to. Yeah, if you really wanted to, you could.
Imagine that.
But this lasts up to the 31st of July. So if you wanted to space it out, do a couple over this half term, do a couple in the summer, you can.
Or Drayton Manor, like Al.
Drayton Manor, you will find. Yeah, it's brilliant, actually. They've got a Thomas the Tank Engine world.
Oh, it's a lovely
They do.
And when
convention.
Aidan was little, he loved it there. It was wonderful.
There we go. Well, that's on their website. You can book all 3 tickets. $49.50 for adults, but that's a really good deal. Now, finally, a lot of different retailers around the country are putting on events for kids over the half term.
Oh, lovely.
Pets at Home is one of them, where you can meet and greet the animals. So you can hold a hamster or a guinea
Yeah,
pig.
nice.
You get a certificate at the end of it, which is really cute. That's completely
So
free
nice.
if you book on the Pets at Home website. Apple also have some. So Apple are doing training sessions, both for kids and adults. Kids can do creating your own emoji. You can do creating comics, you can create your own theme song. So they'll teach you how to use your iPad in different ways and do like fun sessions.
A
basically.
proactive kind
Yeah,
of...
so you're learning
Really
new
good.
skills, which is quite good. Adults have them as well, where you can learn how to take better photos, which I think was quite good.
Yeah.
You can learn how to draw with an Apple Pencil, so adults can as well. If you Google Today at Apple, it will come up with all of these, and you can book in, but you do need to book in advance. And finally, Hobbycraft. You can build your own robot. Kids can build your own robot with like a sort of clip-in model, which is quite cool. So you can build a Bandai robot. You need to go on the Hobbycraft website and book it in at your local one. And there are also other events as well, like create your own slime for £8. So have a look at it if you want to go to Hobbycraft and do some events. But there's so many ways you can save money over the half term. So have a look.
Thanks,
Well
Coupon
done. So
King.
thorough, isn't
Thank
he?
you very
So
much.
good.
So good. Well, listen, the Loose Women are next. Hi, Christine.
Hello again. Yeah, coming up here as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor hits the headlines again. And the late Queen faces criticism for having a blind spot for her son. When has unconditional love affected your judgment? Also, should you tell your children not to get married? And with a heat wave on the way, does the hot weather make you frisky? See you in a couple of minutes.
All right. On Monday's show, John serving up the perfect bank holiday barbecue.
Queen of Clean, Lindsay Crombie has tips to give your garden a fresh makeover.
And Lavoie will be here with the fabulous Showbiz Roundup.
Happy birthday to you for Sunday. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday 10.
Celebrating savvy decisions. Go.compare sponsors this morning.
Listen up, Lycra lady, and you, pipe guy, everybody. Meet Ionos. It uses clever AI to build your super smart website in no time. And you can use many tools to start growing your business. Nice, nice, nice? Yes, I thought so. Try it, darlings. Ionos, your digital partner.
We don't have enough walkers for the party.
Walkers? In Miami.
Come with me.
Hi, how you doing? We're having an awesome viewing party, and if you have
The gramophone was an early version of which device? Which of these describes a sonorous voice? Which of these is not a type of hat? Epaulette, trilby, Stetson. Which of these series aired on TV first? Which of these is the poker hand? Des Res, Full House, Two Story. Which of these can describe both the... Virginia Woolf is best remembered as which of these? Dancer, writer, painter. Which of these is a nickname for a hangman's noose? Llewellyn and Davith were rulers of what country? Which of these buildings was completed first? Parthenon, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Taj Mahal. How many prime ministers did the UK have in 2022? Which of these is not an Olympic sport? Which of these brothers were famous aviator pioneers? Lumiere brothers. In fashion, which of these is a type of sleeve? Bell. Who was once married to Captain Mark Phillips? Princess. During which geological period did birds evolve? Permian. Which of these is a slang term for a US dollar? Which of these is it impossible to score in rugby league? Minuto is the Spanish word for what period of time? Minute, second. Which of these capital cities is furthest north? What item of men's clothing? Which of these is not used as a unit of measure? Which of these car manufacturers is Italian? Fiat. Which of these songs was a hit for a female? In darts, what do you score if you get 3 treble 20s? 90, 60, 180. What type of creature is a horntail? What type of creature is a horntail? George Hepplewhite was famous for making what? On TV, Jim Phelps was a leader of what group? What breed is Snowy the white dog belonging to Tintin? The name of what style of jazz is an onomatopoeia? The name of what style of jazz is an onomatopoeia? Trad. The extinct plesiosaurus was what type of creature? What is the only bird in the Chinese zodiac? What venue hosted the first British Formula 1 Grand Prix? Which word means talkative? What is the title of Prince Harry's 2023 autobiography? What is the title of Prince Harry's Which swan can be identified by its dark orange bill? How are potato scones usually cooked? What German party held its first Nuremberg rally in 1923? As in the phrase, damp squib, what is a squib? As in the phrase, damp squib, what is a squib? Sea creature, pastry, firework. The glands in the human endocrine system secrete what? The glands in the human endocrine system. Which footballer won his last England cap in 1957, aged 42? The streaks of fat found in lean meat are called what? Who defeated the Vikings at the Battle of Ashdown in 871 AD? What activity does the heraldic term, salient, describe? What activity does the heraldic term, salient, describe? Lying. People with what blood group can give blood to anybody? People with what blood group can give blood to anybody? O negative, B negative, A negative. How did Ronnie Biggs escape from Wandsworth Prison? How did Ronnie Biggs escape from Wandsworth Prison? Hid in a laundry van, climbed over a wall, dug a tunnel. Model Cara Delevingne is famous for her distinctive what? Modern Life is Rubbish was the second album by which band? Modern Life is Rubbish was the second album by which band? Blur, Stereophonics, Oasis. State banquets are held in which room at Buckingham Palace? Which playwright and poet is known as the Bard of Avon? In computing, what is a tiff?